Bloom's taxonomy is a set of 3 hierarchical models used to classify educational learning objectives into levels of complexity and specificity. The 3 lists cover the learning objectives in cognitive, affective and sensory domains. The cognitive domain list has been the primary focus of most traditional education and is frequently used to structure curriculum learning objectives, assessments and activities. As with most theoretical models, they are controversial even while commonly used. The models were named after Benjamin Bloom, who chaired the committee of educators that devised the taxonomy. He also edited the first volume of the standard text, Taxonomy of Educational Objectives, the classification of educational goals. Although named after Bloom, the publication of Taxonomy of Educational Objectives followed a series of conferences from 1949 to 1953. Which were designed to improve communication between educators on the design of curricula and examinations. The first volume of the taxonomy, Handbook I, Cognitive, was published in 1956, and in 1964 Handbook II, Affective. A revised version of the taxonomy for the cognitive domain was created in 2001. The cognitive domain involves exhibiting memory of learned materials by recalling facts, terms, basic concepts, and answers. Its characteristics include knowledge of specifics, terminology, specific facts, knowledge of ways and means of dealing with specifics, conventions, trends and sequences, classifications and categories, criteria, methodology. Applying involves using acquired knowledge, solving problems in new situations by applying acquired knowledge, facts, techniques and rules. Example, would apples prevent scurvy, a disease caused by a deficiency in vitamin C? Learners should be able to use information to solve problems, identify connections and relationships and how they apply. It is important for students to be able to use prior knowledge in new situations. For example, a student should be able to apply a method used in their own lives. Analyzing involves examining and breaking information into component parts, determining how the parts relate to one another, identifying motives or causes, and making inferences and find evidence to support generalizations. Its characteristics include analysis of elements, analysis of relationships, analysis of organizational principles. Example, list 4 ways of serving foods made with apples and explain which ones have the highest health benefits. Provide references to support your statements. Synthesizing involves building a structure or pattern from diverse elements. It also refers to the act of putting parts together to form a whole. Its characteristics include production of a unique communication, production of a plan, or proposed set of operations, and derivation of a set of abstract relations. Evaluating involves presenting and defending opinions by making judgments about information, validity of ideas, or quality of work based on a set of criteria. Its characteristics include judgments in terms of internal evidence and judgments in terms of external criteria.